Is it okay to live your life with revenge? Is it okay to get back at those people who have wronged you? See, in movies, anywhere you look, like in Bollywood movies, Hollywood movies, even, fantasy movies like Avengers and all those things, it always shows about getting back at those who have wronged you. But what impact it has on you? Let's discuss that a little bit. Hi, this is Swarnajit Mukherji, your life and business coach. I've been coaching for over 12 years and officially I've been coaching since I was 14 years old. Today I'm here to discuss with you, I share with you some insights that I have collected of all these years of discussion and meeting hundreds and thousands of people worldwide. And the thing is very interesting, my friend. A lot of people, when they come to me, they come in suffering. They have come with the pain in their heart. And when they shared, realized that they have been living their life mostly anger and frustration and resentment because a lot of people have wronged them. A lot of people, when they have wronged them, they have not been able to get back at those people, but they have somehow kept it in their heart and suffered silently. When they have done that, a lot of behavioral changes, a lot of biochemistry changes have been happening in their body, including your mind, neuroplasticity, which I call. Neuroplasticity is something where your mind actually works on adapting to new things. It can either grow or shrink or develop certain areas without even you knowing it. So your brain has the capacity to adapt, to grow, to focus on certain areas and develop that areas inside you if you know how to do so through a proper structured way. But this video is not about neuroplasticity. This video is about what impact it has on you if you are wronged and if you're silent and if you are living with a frustration that you're not able to get back at those people and for some reason they are stronger than you or they have more influence than you, or for some reason you have tried to take revenge, but you have failed. In such scenarios, my friend, you have to understand that it's like you are carrying fire. Revenge is like a fire. Anger is like a fire. This is a fire that you are carrying with you. Now, this fire may give you temporary heat and give you a little bit of aggression, that motivation that you need to do well in your life, to succeed. A lot of people say there's a phrase that says success is the biggest revenge or success is the best revenge. The thing is, success and revenge, they don't really go hand in hand. Even though they say that, it really don't work that way. If you are really revengeful, you have to understand that the fire or poison you're carrying with yourself to get back at those people. When you carry fire, my friend, there's inevitable burn that you will face by yourself. It will affect you. If you're carrying a poison, it will affect you. If you're carrying a fire, it will affect you. Similarly, when you are carrying anger, resentment, frustration, revenge, jealousy against anyone, you will be affected first. So not only you are wronged by the person, now you're harming yourself to get back at those people. Now the question is it worth it? Do you think that getting back at those people will change what has happened? Do you think that getting back at people or taking your revenge will make you feel better, will give you peace in your heart? I have spoken to hundreds and thousands of people after they have taken revenge, and they have stated, and I quote, they feel worse. They feel that at times they feel that they are no different than the people who have wronged them. And they had an instant regret, like they shouldn't have done that, even though they took revenge maybe instantly or maybe 10 years later. But they realized that when they took their revenge, they thought that it will help them heal. They thought that they will feel it's fair. But once they took their revenge, they realized that they were no longer different than the people who wronged them. And that made them feel worse because they have been hating those people for a very long time. They have been nurturing that hatred so much. Now, once you start comparing yourself with the thing that you hate so much, you start hating yourself. You see how the irony of this. So friends, you have to understand a couple of things. I'm not saying that you should allow people to torture you or do wrong to you. But you have to also understand keeping that anger, keeping that frustration, keeping that resentment inside you will only burn you first, will only affect you negatively first, before even if you could affect the other person. You are carrying that inside you, which will affect your health, affect your mind, affect your emotion, and affect your energy as well. So my friends, in today's video, I'm trying to get through to you to help you understand that living with the feeling of revenge is never good. Living with the feeling of anger, no matter who the person is, a loved one or a person who is your nemesis, this is not worth it. Because when you carry that within yourself, you're the one who gets affected first. When you get affected first, you're going to impact your loved ones negative. Hurt people, hurt people. I hope this makes sense to you. So my friends, in today's video, I want to give you a nudge that you should focus on not taking revenge, but rather focus on healing yourself. If somebody has wronged you, right? It was not your fault. Maybe you trusted them, maybe you gave them an opportunity and they just took advantage of you, of your kindness. Don't let that incident change you. Don't let that person, whatever they have done to you, change your nature, change your behavior, change your lifestyle. Just because you have been wronged. You have to understand that that's the test of the universe. That do you change when you do something good to others? A lot of people have a lot of expectations, right? Like if you do something for somebody, you want them to say thank you to you, or go on social media and post something about you, or, send you some money, whatever it is. You have to understand that people are always expecting something in return. When they're expecting something in return, when you are expecting something in return, what happens is you develop expectations. You develop frustration inside if you don't get that. If you don't receive the thing that you're expecting, instantly there is a problem. Instantly you feel betrayed. Instantly you feel that this person's ungrateful, and that frustrates you, that makes you angry, that you put in so much of effort, and then you get zero thanks. Rather, they might sometimes blame you or put their failure on you, that because of you they failed. So you have to understand, my friends, it's very important for you to realize that when you give something to somebody, when you do something for someone, stop expecting or building up your expectations or emotions. When you do that, you are only setting yourself up for more failure or painful incidents in your life. So if you really want to be really, really happy, please make sure that you are not torturing yourself by developing unnecessary expectations, no matter who the person is. It could be your partner, it could be your lover, it could be your parents, it could be your kids. It could be your best friend. Doesn't matter. I really want you to understand this, that if you really want to be happy in your life, the best way to live is without expectations. Because sometime or the other, people will disappoint you. Because nobody's perfect. I'm not saying people will do that intentionally. They might at times if they're scrupulous, but people will end up hurting you in some form or the other. They might break your expectation in some form or the other. Or you might raise your expectations so much that they are bound to fail, right? So think about this. No matter what you do, it's up to you. If you've watched any of my videos previously, I have a video that says pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. So this, you can consider that as a continuation of it, because people may hurt you, but how much you suffer because of that pain is completely up to you. And it depends on how you train your mind, train your body, train your spirit. I hope this gives you a nudge to rethink your life. If you have been holding a grudge or a resentment against your friend, family, or somebody, a stranger who has, done wrong to you, let it go. Learn to let it go. There are different scientific ways to do so, but in this video, I won't go in that detail because this will become too lengthy. But I hope this makes sense to you. Learn to let it go. Forgive yourself for not being too careful, and don't punish yourself with all the anger and resentment. It's a form of punishment you do to yourself. Even though you have it for somebody else, you are actually punishing yourself when you carry that anger and resentment within you. So I hope this video gives you a little bit of nudge and an awakening that to rethink your life in a different way, and you can develop a little bit of peace inside you so you can live happily from now onwards. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you do like it, or if you know somebody who needs to listen to this, please do share it with them. Thank you so much for watching me. And please do share and subscribe this video. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless.